My name is Poshendra Satyal. I work with the University of East Anglia in the School of International Development as a senior researcher. In the COCO project, I am the project coordinator as well as the co-principal investigator. Okay, COCO project is a 4-year project. It started in 2014 and ending in 2018 next year. It's cooperation and conflict over REDD+. And then we have the case study countries in Mexico, Nepal, and Vietnam. The project has been funded under the CCMCC program, which is the Conflict and Cooperation over Management of Climate Change. It's a continuation of another acronym, COCON program, Conflict and Cooperation over Natural Resources. This program is funded under the Netherlands Scientific Research Organization, NW Netherlands. And the funding has also been provided by Department for International Development, DFID. In terms of the country partners, we have the research organization involved in three different countries, Mexico, Nepal, and Vietnam. And we also have some practitioner organizations like RECOF-TC, which is the Center for Forest and People, and Windrock International. So what we do is we have the country team, which as a UEA is the lead in terms of providing research support to the country teams. And then we do joint field work and also provide other kind of analytical support and theoretical development of theoretical framework like that. So the country teams have conducted field studies. The design of the field study is that they have the national case study, and these three countries are focusing on the national policy making processes under REDD+, because REDD+ is a new policy design. I mean, they have been policy design and implementation part. So they are looking into the policy design in the national case. And they're having a lot of pilot case studies going on as well. So these country members have selected 2 demonstration sites, pilot case studies, where we are looking into the dynamics of conflict and cooperation, what happens in terms of the REDD+ implementation, what happened, the dynamics of conflict and cooperation, whether this has exacerbated the dimension of conflict, or it has helped in the transformation of conflict and move toward cooperation. So we are looking into that. And one of the interesting things we are doing is also we work with the local communities, and we use what we call the Photo Voice project as an empowering tool. We train the local villages how to take the photographs, and then they will choose the issues of their concern and priority. And then they will take the picture, and then we interview them, and we have a different methodology to how to conduct photo voice. But the main idea is most of the research processes, usually the researchers design the research, and then they carry out the research and publish it. But besides doing that way, we are also doing a participatory, using the participatory method of photo voice to understand what are the issues of concerns for local villagers. And once we take the photographs, we interview them, we shortlist the photographs of their choice, and then we make a story. And then we have the photo as well as the story. And we select few stories and exhibit in different places. That will also help in getting their voice from the local grassroots level to, for example, in the national policy making processes in the national capitals. And so far we have organized several photo voice exhibitions in each of the countries at the local level, subnational level, and national level. So they can directly, we also invite the local villagers involved in the photo voice projects to be in the capital to speak with the national policymakers, and they can directly interact with these people. So in terms of the research process, the methodology we are using is the insights from the environmental justice theories of environmental justice, which are quite good in UEA because we have the Global Environmental Justice Research Group as well. And also we are looking into, we are also using the the theories of conflict transformation. These three case studies, they have the different political economies. The context is different, but we're trying to understand some of the commonalities. So in terms of the research design, we in the first year, to understand what kind of conflicts already exist before REDD+ implemented, then we carried out a survey of different types of conflicts worldwide. So we had the global survey of REDD+ related conflict, REDD+ and forest related conflicts. And then we also did country level case studies of already existing literature, reports, newspapers, and whatever is reported in the media about REDD+ conflict. So we did a national survey as well as global surveys. And once we finished that, then we started with what are the different types of interested and relevant REDD+ stakeholders. So in a way, we try to map different types of stakeholders that are involved in REDD+ policy and implementation phases. So we did that, and we also tried to understand what are the interests are, who are the relevant actors, and what is the power relation or influence in decision-making processes. So we have kind of streamlined the methodology for analysis. Then we chose potential case studies where we have conducted very in-depth local level case study, and most of the country partners have finished and analyzed. And then also the national partners have also participated in the different types of national policy-making forums on REDD+. And one of the interesting things for us was also the idea of doing joint field research. Because during the course of the last 4 years, for example, we had both the Vietnamese and Mexican partner going to Nepal to do joint field research. Again, Nepalese partner went to Mexico to do joint field research. So we had the exchange of the different partners just so that they can also relate whatever they find in new place and new context and what the results have been in their particular country. So that has been one of the dimensions of cross-fertilization of ideas and knowledge.